It's closed. Sealed so tight not even a rumor could escape. If my clockwork is correct, this is some kind of hydro power station. Care to take a guess to see if this is connected to the flooded mess at the lab? Oh, we got our work cut out for us. We need to get this hydro system back up and running. It seems the water pressure and them generators are key before any of this will work. Looks like we got our work cut out for us. I presume all these lights need to be green before we can get this behemoth of a station running. What was that? Did someone just lock us in? We need to get out. The water is rising fast. Damn it, no time for joking around. We need to get this door open. What I'm talking about. Now, we gotta close the door. Can't let that water escape out of here and down to the lab. Whew! Just avoided becoming a body of water, if you catch my drift. Someone was aiming to murder us. That was no accident or coincidence. First the moon, and now this. Keep your eyes peeled, son. Wait. The wheel for the water supply. It's gone. Any ideas for a replacement? We need to find a new home for that water if we are to have any chance of stopping this flood. Seems like we are still flooded. Let's see if we can drain that bottom. Yup, that'll do it. Looks like the main water supply. I'd say this is linked to the flood. All right, the water is turned off. Now, let's empty the room. Great! Looks like you flushed out that water. Now to inspect the damage, I guess. Let's get a lay of the land. Well, that's a problem. I'd shut that pronto. Well, the water bill has finally been paid. But let's double check for other leaks before we get the water back on. I'm no plumber, but I do believe we are watertight now. Let's hope so. Huh. Looks like these things might be linked to some kind of water pressure system. First things first, we need to turn the main water supply back on. Then we can begin work on the correct pressure. The door's locked from the other side. If you can get me in there somehow, I could try to unlock it. Those look like generators to me. I'd say they might need our attention. Yes, good thinking. If we get these bolts undone, I'm certain I can squeeze through this vent. All right, let me loose. I'll see if I can unlock the door for you. Set me free in front of that vent. I'll fly down and unlock the... Right, here we go. A pretty tight squeeze, but I think I can make it through. There we go. Okay, I'll zoom down and unlock it. Looks like a magnetic lock. Okay, there we go. Try the door from the other side now. Ah, there you are. Well, come on in. Please, make yourself comfortable. Can I get you some tea? This thing is smoking more than Lewis Carroll's mind. Sheesh. If you want to throw lightning bolts like Zeus, there's probably safer ways to do so, my friend. I recommend we get this dry somehow. Oh, this old chestnut again. Think we need to get them generators working before this'll run. Great idea. Let's crack it open and see what's wrong with it. Well, ain't this fun? Feel just like I'm at a carnival. Take your time. Keep your eyes on the prize. Just like bobbing for apples, except no worms. All right, let's get this on and see what we have for a prize. Well, here's your problem. It's cooked like a burnt brisket. Oh, what a shame. Well, this is nice. Every now and then I do enjoy a simple puzzle. As good as new. Let's get the rest in. And that's that. Engine's ready to go. Let's get the hood back on. There we go. Now we can leave the bell. Right. Let's head down and get this thing started. But our changes seem to be unstable. Let's finish what we started and help our eccentric companion. Oh, this old chestnut again. Think we need to get them generators working before this'll run. Now that the water's flowing, let's check on those pressure gauges. And we're back in business. Let's pay a visit to those turbines, shall we? And there we go. One down with two more to go. Now that's what I'm talking about. One more left. Want some paint dry? Oh, come on. A dry sense of humor is better than a dead sense of humor. That can go. Think we need a replacement. All right. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Power to the people. Well, almost. Let's get upstairs and finish the job. I think we need to find the right power balance to this thing. I think we need to find the right power balance to this thing. Nice job. You should be pleased as punch. The alcoholic kind, of course. Now, don't get all sentimental on me. We may have just righted the wrong that saw the drenching of our friend's enterprise, but we still have yet to know what effect this will have. Say, this is another one of those antiquity fragments. Looks kind of like a royal scepter, fit for a certain kind of throne. Okay, what's next? We need to use that antiquity fragment, the plunger. Get back on track.
Mr. Clemens, can you hear me?
Like the bad angel on my shoulder. Is it some sort of hold-up? It's so cold up your Tower of Babel that my mustache could snap.
Oh, no complaints from you. I had a pair of willing assistants ready to do your job.
Young Hannah and Moisha only a month shy of their wedding day. And you'd expose them to potential catastrophe? Rogue. The romantic in me couldn't lie.
Not to mention the publisher's advance you'll get for a front-row account of the greatest scientific discovery in history.
We really need to talk about your shocking lack of self-confidence sometime, my friend.
What a bellyacher is this Clemens fella. I bet you're glad you don't have him for a companion. He sure does rattle off familiar, though.
They were sent by Edison. He clearly thought it the height of hilarity to gift us, well, me, a bunch of his so-called light bulbs. Laugh while you can. After tonight, your workshop will be as somber as a funeral parlor. Ah, Hannah. Well, please, come promptly when I call you. We're already behind schedule, and don't want to expose Mr. Clemens to the elements any longer than is necessary. If you could commence with the generator out back, we'll need no shortage of energy.
Tolstoy took less time to write War and Peace.
This must be the generator he's talking about. Or another expensive paperweight.
We should be buckets deep in champagne by now. Not risking our extremities in this cold. Get a move on, would you, Nicola?
Good work! Time now to get the machines configured. Start with the frequency machine. And remember, they can only be turned on in order.
Well, there's bound to be some way to turn that thing on. After you.
The frequency. Mr. Clemens? If you're still with us, can you check now the frequency for me?
Oh, good-o. A task to do. Numbers seem...
Any bright ideas? I want to be perfectly frank. It does look to be missing a few lines.
Well, fine then. I shall ponder the opening stanza of what's shown to be the single piece of reportage that renders me immortal. How about it?
Mr. Clemens? If you're still with us, can you check now the frequency for me?
Oh, good-o. A task to do. Numbers seem to align. Can I tug on this lever?
Patience.
And let there be lights. Care to shed some light on the situation?
Of what's shown to be the single piece of reportage that renders me immortal.
Well, the addition of missing lights doesn't exactly make it any easier. Perhaps we're meant to light them all up.
Like catching a fish with no bait, no hook, no rod. If we have time, allow me to play the role of your conscience. How could this wireless planet you seek
Another one down.
deployed?
Oh, whichever
How much
line
time
travels. All right, let's get in the
you see
last
the lights
word
at
with
your
that
end,
final
Mr.
machine.
Clemens?
Indeed. Though I did think they was my Lord and Savior. Here to whisk off my
Okay.
frostbitten corpse.
This thing looks like my last lover. Aesthetically interesting, definitely dangerous. Tubes, gases, and some strange kind of wind turbine. What in the hell is this?
Can you see the lights at your end, Mr. Clemens?
Indeed. Though I did think they was my Lord and Savior. Here to whisk off my frostbitten corpse.
Hey, it's going. It didn't have to win. All right, let's get the picture going. Pull that lever, if you please.
Then, that's it. You can flip the switch now.
Really? Thank you once again, good friend, for making me a partner in this monumental event. Fingers on the trigger, and...
That's your prompt, Hannah. Pull the main lever. It's working! Ah! It's working! I don't believe it. Oh, it's working! It's working!
Wow, wait. That place lit up like a second coming.
The cage that you are in is for your safety. Not ours. Quickly, Hannah. Grab one of Edison's bulbs and take it outside.
You sure this is safe? How do we know he hasn't turned the entire planet into a red-hot skillet? Size doesn't always matter. Boy, does that thing tower over us and then some.
Changes everything. Go to my desk and ramp up the resonant frequencies.
You better get me out of
The
here.
tower! Tesla, look!
The line.
Surely can't see. No. No.
Strange. That inscription on the back. It's like looking at the shadow of a past life. Adoration. What did we just witness? Truly horrifying. Two prized orchids pulled from the soil of the and tossed into the abyss. And now before us, another singularity. I suggest we deal to this one the same as the last. Tear itself apart. The portal is closed, and its energy contained within this vial. But... Dukins, what a transmogrification. Time, it seems, is finally catching up with our efforts. Because this place looks like the Ritz Paris.
Good morning. It's another beautiful day in your personal haven.
Personal haven? That might be a little too much praise, because I don't see no limitless liquor cabinet.
Message loading.
Asher, if you're hearing this, it means that you've changed the course of history. It's been quite the journey so far, but no doubt Samuel's helped keep you on track. And this new world you see before you, amazing, isn't it? Almost defies belief that the right set of alterations can produce such a different outcome. A future of progress and possibility. Still, we're not done yet. We must protect what we've worked so hard for. You still have events to adjust, singularities to capture. Complete the machine I left you. When the time comes, I hope you'll know what to do. Be careful, Asher. There is much outside of my control.
Well, it's good to know we're on the right track, Asher. But I'm a little hesitant to see eye to eye with your grandfather. Am I looking out a window or a painting by Hieronymus Bosch?
Enjoying movie? If you are ever feeling trapped or lonely, I would encourage you to engage with our Haven-esque service. We currently have limited time exclusives with this season's greatest social and counseling stars. Remember, together, we are safer apart. Feeling tired? Get some rest. Sleep leads to a happy life.
Careful, son. I hear they charge by the snore. Let's hope this kitchen is 5-star.
Access to your Haven's energy center is denied. Your residence is guaranteed to never experience power failures, as it is managed most optimally by my AI network.
We have every comfort, every need tended to. But if folk can't take a simple stroll in the sunshine, it all amounts to chaff.